I would not be thy executioner. I fly thee, for I would not injure thee. Thou tell'st me there is murder in mine eye. 'Tis pretty sure and very probable that eyes that are the frailest and softest things, who shut their coward gates on atomies, should now be called tyrants, butchers, murderers. Now, I do frown on thee with all my heart, and if mine eyes can wound, why now, let them kill thee. Or counterfeit to swoon, why not fall down? Or if thou canst not, oh, for shame, lie not to say mine eyes are murderers. Now, show me the wound mine eye hath made in thee. Scratch thee but with a pin, and there remains some scar of it. Lean upon a rush. The cicatrice and capable impress of thy palm some moment keeps. But mine eyes, which I have darted at thee, hurt thee not. Nor am I sure there is no force in eyes that can do hurt.
To whom should I complain? Did I tell this, who would believe me? O perilous mouths, that bear in them one and the self-same tongue of either condemnation or reproof, bidding the law make curtsy to their will, hooking both right and wrong to the appetite to follow as it draws. I'll to my brother. Though he hath fallen by the prompture of the blood, yet hath he in him such a mind of honour, that had he 20 heads to tender down on 20 bloody blocks, he'd yield them up before his sister should her body stoop to such abhorred pollution. And then Isabel, live chaste, and brother die. More than our brother is our chastity. I'll tell him yet of Angelo's request, and fit his mind for death, for his soul's rest.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me. Indeed, was so much that sure me thought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak in starts distractedly. She loved me sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring? Why, he sent her none. I am the man. And if it be so, as 'tis, poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise I see thou art a wickedness, wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms? Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we, for such as we are made, if such we be. How will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day. What thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I. 'Tis too hard a knot for me to untie.
Once more into the breach, dear friends. Once more. Or close up the war with our English dead. In peace, there is little that becomes a man as relative stillness or humility. But when the blast of war blows in our ears, then we must imitate the action of a tiger. Stiffen the sinews, summon up the blood, disguise fair nature with hard, favoured rage. Lend the eye a terrible aspect. Let it pry through the portrait of the head, like the brass cannon Let the brow overwhelm it, as fearfully as doth a galled rock o'erhang and jutty its confounded base. Swilled by the wild and wasteful ocean, now set the teeth, and stretch the nostril wide. Hold hard the breath, and bend up every spirit to its full height. On, on, you noblest English, whose fathers are fed from fathers of warproof. Fathers that, like so many Alexanders, have in these parts from morn till even fought, and sheathe their swords through lack of argument. Dishonour not your mothers. Now attest that those whom you called fathers did beget you. Be copy now to men of grosser blood, and teach them how to war. And you, good yeoman whose limbs were made in England, let us see now the mettle of your pasture. Let us swear that you are worth your breeding, which I doubt not, for there is none of you so mean and base that have not noble lustre in his eyes. I see you now, like greyhounds in the slips, straining upon the start. The game's afoot. Follow your spirit, and upon this charge cry, God for Harry!